Hello, I'm Jeremiah Thompson, the pastor of Maundy United Methodist Church.
And I'm Megan Thompson, pastor of Stewart and Creston United Methodist Churches.
The Thursday before Easter is called Maundy Thursday. It comes from the word for commandment, for it was on that night that Jesus at the Last Supper gave a new commandment to the disciples. It was on that night that he broke bread, he washed the disciples' feet, and he hinted at his crucifixion that was to come. And though the disciples did not fully understand the importance of what happened that night, they later realized that something new and vital and an important way to worship had begun that evening, that final supper with Jesus. And it has been the Christian tradition to celebrate Maundy Thursday with worship and with the sacrament of communion.
But as we know, this year, that's not going to be able to happen. We have found an at-home litany for people in their homes to do, to remember and remind ourselves, that God meets us in the everyday table. Every meal that we share is a reminder of the communion that God shares with us. May this liturgy be a source of reorientation to the sacredness around us.
Since we will not be able to break the bread and share the cup together in Holy Communion this Thursday evening, we invite all of you to do the next best thing. Prepare a loaf of bread at home.
Yes, this is exciting, right? And the options are endless. I have a no-knead bread that I really like making. If you have a sourdough starter, make sourdough. If you have Amish friendship bread, make Amish friendship bread. If you don't have yeast, make muffins or scones. If you have a sweet tooth, make cookies, right? And share with your neighbors. Don't want to go shopping? Use whatever you have in your house.
This isn't meant to be one more thing in the midst of a busy and stressful time. This is meant to be an act of worship. And whatever you make, God is going to be there.
Right? It doesn't have to be perfect. God will show up. The point of this exercise is to get into the kitchen, to put your hands to work, to allow your preparation to be a prayer, to taste and see and smell that God is good. So we invite you to look for this coming Thursday for a litany that'll be in your inbox or wherever you get church.
And on Facebook.
And on Facebook.
And on Facebook.
Right.
And YouTube.
And YouTube, wherever you find your church news. So in the best imitation of the Great British Bake Off,
Let's get baking!